some bar work this morning, and we're going to be working with a block, so you don't even need any weights. You have a chair that works. Good morning. All right, so we're going to work with a yoga block this morning. If you do not have one, a book is that's about the same size will work. You don't even need any hand weights. You just need your chair. And we're going to go ahead and get started. Now the block is probably even a little bit lighter than the book, but you're going to see with the resistance that we put on that it's going to be just as good with the arm work. So let's take our chair to start the warm-up. And I want you to just stand on the side and soften one leg, and we're going to sweep the arm and kick the leg up. So we're doing one at a time this morning. Good. Now we're going to reverse those arm circles and transition that leg kick into a knee lift. One more round, and then we lift the knee, circle the arm the other way. Last 3, 2, and 1. Good. Step that leg out so we have a little bit of a squat, then step right back in. Now lift the arm. We're still just in the warm-up. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We're going to switch right over to the other side so we can finish this warm-up. Same thing. We circle the arm back, kick the leg up. Nice soft knee on the other side. And we're pulling that leg straight up from the hip rather than sinking at all into our hips or back. 3 more. Good. All right. Reverse the arm and lift that knee. Two more. Good. All right. Lift the arm. Step out into a squat. Nice light touch on your chair while we're working one side at a time. 4 more. 2, and 1. Good. Step it all in. Push your chair aside. We're going to just warm up the waist and rib cage. Take your hands right behind your back. Stand firm into your feet. The legs are about hip width apart. We're going to just do a rotation. Rotation. Nice and controlled. Keeping your hips forward. 2 more each side. Great job. Release those arms out to your sides and just pull with one side, pull with the other. So you feel a little stretch at the rib cage here. Good morning. All right, we've got 2. Last one. Good. All right, so as I mentioned, we're going to be using a block. If you don't have a block, grab a book that's about the same size. You're going to take that block into your hand, and we're going to hold it first the long way and do some arm work. Hold your arms right in front. And you're going to really squeeze that book or block, and we just lift up and down. So you're going to start feeling those shoulders warming up. from holding that block. We don't even need a lot of weight in arm work to get some nice toning. We're going to do 2 sets of biceps this morning with the block. You notice my lift is just about shoulder height, and I'm standing up nice and tall, pulling the belly in. Give me 1 more set of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now squeeze into that book or block, and just squeeze and hold out front. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Then we pull it right up into a bicep curl. Pull up, release, up, keeping the elbows nice and tucked in. What's kind of nice with using the block is our arms, they don't start swinging and flaying everywhere that happens sometimes with our dumbbells. Keep squeezing the block the whole time, or your book. One more set of 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now lift up to shoulder height where we had it before. We're going to squeeze in right here. Don't hit yourself. Squeeze in. Keeping those arms right at shoulder height. Keep squeezing. Should be feeling a nice little fire coming on. Still standing up nice and tall. 6 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Great work. All right, now stand a little bit wider in your stance, toes pointing out to the side. Squeeze the glutes, keeping the tailbone looking right down to the floor. Now knee bent. You're going to hold that block or book out to one side, hold the other arm out. We're just going to pass it back and forth. Getting some chest work. Squeeze the block as you pass it back and forth. We're just holding our squat, and we want to watch that we don't start leaning forward. I want you to stay up nice and tall. Nice big wide arms. Bend at the elbows if you need to, if it feels a little better. Good work. Part of it is nice coordination for our brain. Wake us up this morning. We're going to add even a little more coordination. We're going to come out of that knee bend and take it up and down. We have 3, just like this. 2. Last one. Good. You ready to come up? So we come up, up, up. Makes it nice and fun because we don't want to drop that block or book. Almost there. One more. Good, last one. Good, hold it down. Now take it up and over, under, up and over. Same thing. We're going to just switch the arm rotation. Ooh, my shoulders are awake. Now, if you have shoulder issues and this does not feel good, you can take it right out front in front of you. One more, then let's switch the arm. Ready? We take it up, switch. Reverse that brain. How's those legs doing? If you're still holding that knee bend, we should be starting to feel a little burn in the legs as well. 3 more. Last one. Bring it down. All right, good. Now come right up to your Barre chair. We're going to add in some leg work. I'm going to have you have the chair just on the side. And let me move my mat because I think it's going to be in the way. Okay, put the book or block right down on the floor so that it's standing. And we're going to bring our feet right on the sides of it so they have to hold it in. So I'm going to do a little hop so you can see. Now, you're going to really have to grip that block to keep it in place. We're going to start with some heel raises. So we have some nice inner thigh work coming from this block squeezing. Standing up nice and tall. Again, roll the shoulders back. Belly is pulled in. Lift and lower the heels. All right, how's those calf raises feeling? Pretty good. 2 more. Last one. Good. Leave the block right there. Just gonna fix my sock. All right, we're gonna keep squeezing. And with your chair on the side, take it down, pull up, down, pull up. Good morning. Thanks for joining. So we have some nice little chair squats that we're doing. A little balance challenge if you want. You could take that other hand off and add both arms in. Squeeze the block on the way up. You're gonna feel that zip up right up to the top. Now we're gonna hold it down and just squeeze our block. 4, 3, 2, hold it down. Don't bounce up and down. Just squeeze that block right there. Woo! 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and come up. Great work. All right, we're gonna do one more set of lunges. Check my time, I don't wanna keep it over that 20. Have the block on the floor or the book. Now I will say if you're using a book, just be careful that it doesn't slide out from you. So I would recommend putting it down with the pages facing the opposite way. So we're gonna start with the right leg, so you want that book facing in. We're gonna have a step right up onto your block. You want your foot nice and centered so the toes are slightly hanging off the front and your heel is slightly off the back. And we can get a nice firm footing right here. Use your chair to help you to stay safe. You want that block looking straight ahead. We're gonna take that back leg into a lunge, and all we're gonna do is lunge up and down, and then we'll add in a pulse. Imagine that your back is pulled up and over the hips. If I could see you, that's what I would want to see. If your knees start bugging you here, take the knees and put them out towards the left and right, just a little tiny hair. Good, one more set of 8. Then we're gonna hold down. 4, 3, 2, hold it right here. And now I want you to just close the knees slightly open. So your foot has to stay up on that block. I'm gonna show you from this direction. We're down, we just close, open, close, open. Squeeze the legs together, press that foot into the block. You're almost there, then we're gonna switch sides. One more set. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Come up, switch sides with your block. So remember, you want that foot nice and centered on the block. Take the legs back. Same thing, we're gonna just go up and down. Shoulders should feel nice and relaxed. We're not clenching them. We're keeping all that work in the leg. Push down. Little burning going on in the legs, that's normal. One more set of 4, 3, 2, hold it down, and now just press the knees in, press, press. That heel does not move off of that block. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. Step up, come off the block nice and carefully. Take a nice little stretch. All right, the last part of our work today, before we come down to before we come into a stretch, is coming down to the floor. So chair goes out of the way. If you have a mat, meet me on the floor with your mat. Take your time. Make sure you can see me. All right, so take your block and you're gonna put it right at the end where your feet are gonna be able to come right up on top. We're gonna have a seat. First exercise we're gonna do, we roll down, put your feet up on the block, and we're gonna really make sure that our heels are on the block this time so our toes can hang off the front. Now right from here, we're gonna press up into a bridge, just lower down. Nice and basic and simple. Nothing crazy with our bridge work today. We want to get a little glute work in our 20-minute quick workout. So your heels press into the block. If it does not feel right, you can always take it out if you need to. Keep it going. You have 7, 6. I want you to hold it up on the last one. 4, 3, 2, hold it up right here. Just press those heels into the block. Use your hands to help you lift up. Nice wide fingers. 4, 3, 2, and lower down. Use your feet to push that block right towards your hands. Bring your leg up to table. Now I want your knees to be right over the hips. Put the block right here. And the key is to not drop that block. Hands go up behind the head. We have a quick set of crunches with the block right here. Ready? Elbows out to the side. Just 8 with me. You can do it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower down. Great work. Now take that block out into one hand. Leave the knees right there. I want you to lift, tap the block, lower down. We're staying on one side. 7, down, 6, and down. So we had a little oblique work here in our exercises. Breathe on the way up. 2 more. Last one. Good. Switch sides. Put it in the other hand. Make sure those legs are staying right over the hips. We come down, tap, tap, tap. 3, 2, and 1. Bring it back down. Lower the block down. Bring the knees into the chest. And then squeeze around your leg and just rock back and forth nice and easy. Now I want you to stay right there on the floor. We're going to stretch, bring both legs up to the ceiling. Good morning. Hold the back of the legs for a nice hamstring stretch. And then one leg comes down. Keep that nice stretch. It feels so good. Switch sides. All right. Roll up or come up by your hands. Take your block to the mat again. We're just going to use it for one stretch before we finish. Forward fold down to the block. Put your hands right on top. And then feel a nice stretch at the back of the legs. Keep your heels on the floor. Step one foot back so we get a little bit more of a calf stretch. Hands are still on the block. Step back in. Roll up nice and slow. Take one arm across. And other side. Great work. So if you join me late and you want to see the replay, I will save it to my page. And I also save it to my YouTube channel. It usually takes me a day to get it up there. But you're welcome to view it on there as well. And it's the same name on YouTube, Plaid Elephant Workouts. So thanks so much for joining. Have a great day.